Alright, so here I am at Stella's Pet Stuff. Yet this guy has books and our Magna Carta, Constitution, and historical moments of the past of America, and a little bit of everything, it looks like. And as I look, oh, there's Who is John Galt. Anybody ever seen that one? A great movie, actually. And I can see inside there that he's got a bookstore back there. So I was kind of curious. Here I am in Raleigh at their fairgrounds. He's got a little bit of everything on his shelves. Well, that's a nice one. Capitalism for Kids. Nice book. And this gentleman has this pet store, but he's got a bookstore as well. Seems to be really well read. And here he is. I'm now here with the proprietor. And I know this is Craig Springer. And Craig, you've got all kinds of books on the shelf out there. Looks like you're a pretty well-read man.
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much.
Since the 60s.
Since the 60s. So you have been involved with the Libertarian Party, pretty active here in North Carolina.
Helped started back in the early 70s.
All right. And
none of us started in the early 70s.
in the early 70s. And you've had your pet store here for how long?
16 years.
16 years out here at the. That's interesting. Now, you seem to be full of isms, and what's your latest ism?
Neothink.
Neothink, and why would Neothink
It
get
was
you?
last year when I really got into Neothink, reading all the books, and it just hit home. It was just where I should be.
You felt like your own truth was there.
So now I'm a little L libertarian, but I'm a capital L TVPer.
I like that. I really like that. And I noticed I was watching you with your customers, how you take good care of them, and I heard the trust that was involved with the young man that wanted to test out the leash, and you said, yeah, you could. Yeah, and he offered to leave his girl with you, and you said, oh no, you both go check it out. And I think that's refreshing to meet a businessman like that, who knows that it's much better and people want accepted. And I see you doing that. So I'm looking forward to knowing more about you, and I'm hoping that you'll soon start your own clubhouse here in Raleigh.
I'd love to do that.
That'd be great.
I would love to be selling the books here.
Right.
Especially that common sense pamphlet I keep reading about. Okay?
All right.
And the 3,000
And the 3,000-year-old secret is over here. And in fact, Barbara's here, and she's been getting signatures.
Thank you.
You know, this is Jill Reed speaking, by the way. When I was running for president, I was down here getting my own signatures, as well as Don Creamer's over here. And he was running for president, he was running for president of North Carolina as the governor. And there's our dear friend Beverly, but thank you very much. And so as I went out to get those signatures, this 3,000-year-old secret book is a very nice book, but it may be more than Craig would sell in his bookstore. So it would be nice to see the small pamphlet, The Forbidden System, out again if possible. And again, thank you, Craig, for being with us and for showing people here in North Carolina. And he's given out, by the way, 9,000 pamphlets since November. He's been involved in Neothink for a year, and he's been involved in a lot of things. And he sees the value of the 12 Visions Party. Thank you, everyone here. There's Shan, Barbara, Dawn, former candidate for the governor, and Barbara again, and Mr. Springer back with all of his customers and his beautiful store.